the deal, pickles? Is everything kosher? What's going on, World Wide Web? It's your boy, Marlon Bennett, guys. I'm the original student of the Game Internet Marketing. And, guys, I'm back for another 1 million Ways to Market 2.0 Rock the Phone YouTube video, guys. But today, guys, it's all about motivation, right? I don't know about you guys, but every now and then, guys, I need a daily dose of motivation. I need a weekly dose of inspiration, or I need every second dose of encouragement, right? So this video, right, is all about that motivational video that I promised I was going to do every week. And the reason I'm late, guys, I'm way behind. My sister and my two nieces came over today, guys, and I didn't do anything. I mean, you guys see videos that's probably going up, but those are videos just sitting in the queue. I spent the entire day with my father, my sister, and my two nieces in Gus. It was just wow, guys. It was phenomenal, right? To be able to see my two nieces. I see my sister quite often. Anyway, before I get off track, guys, this is about motivation, inspiration, and encouragement. And again, sometimes we may need a daily dose of inspiration and encouragement and motivation. We may need a weekly dose of motivation, encouragement, and inspiration. Or, guys, we may need an hourly dose, right? Wherever you fall into that category, guys, I can tell you that everybody needs it. Everybody needs to constantly find different ways to keep themselves inspired, encouraged, and motivated. Now, I know sometimes in these crazy changing times that we're living in right now, it's hard to do, right? Because you see so much negative stuff going on. But that's why it's so important that we do fill our minds, right, with positivity, right, with motivation, inspiration, and encouragement, and do it as often as you need to, right? Thanks to technology, guys, you know, you can tap into a daily dose of motivation anywhere, and just, well, check it out, guys. This is what I want you to do. I don't want you to do this. Do whatever works for you, right? But here's something, and I do it every day, but different things every day. But let me tell you a cool way to motivate yourself, right? Like when you wake up in the morning, right? Find 5 things to be thankful for. You know, when you wake up in the morning, just sit there for a minute, or 20, like I have to do, or 30 sometimes. Think of 5 things that are you thankful for, right? Number 2, right? After you get up, you get out, you do whatever you're doing, right? Do something nice for somebody. I mean, even if it's like you going out of your way, right? Do it anyway, right? Just do it, right? Do something nice for somebody else. Number 3, read something highly encouraging or inspirational or motivation every day. It doesn't have to take a long time. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, it could be 20 minutes, you know. Look, guys, I'll cut Judge Judy off to get my daily dose of inspiration. And you guys know how I feel about Judge Judy, right? And or 4, probably the easiest way to tap into a daily dose of inspiration, motivation, encouragement, right, is just to watch a inspirational, encouraging, or motivational video on YouTube. Google it, guys, right? There's all kinds of content you can find. I mean, actual literal, really videos on motivation, right? And so you can just pop in here, right? Stop your laziness. Hello. Hey, God is with you in difficult times. Don't quit, right, guys? The inspiration, this is a great one right here, guys. You got to watch it, right? Well, watch that video. I love Steve Harvey. I love watching Steve Harvey videos. There's always a great story. There's always a great lesson to be learned in the story that he tells. And it's true. It's true life stuff, right? He's just talking about his experiences when he was growing up, man. The dude actually lived in a van or a car for a while. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but you'll be amazed at what people have gone through, guys. And let me say something real quick when you talk about motivation, inspiration, and encouragement. When I used to jump out of planes, guys, as a paratrooper in the 82nd Airborne Division and stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, first of all, I had never been in a plane before I went to the military. And less than 4 months later, I was actually jumping out of them, right? And I was 21 years old, guys. I didn't even know I was immortal, right? I thought I was like Thor, right? Thor. So anyway, I could care less about jumping out of a plane, guys. I did it, you know, and it wasn't the actual jump that got me excited, guys. It was everything that led up to the actual jump, right? Like just before you jump, you got to go out. Sometimes like 3 hours before you jump, you got to go out and you got to do all this training, get ready for that jump. You don't just go to the green ram, get on the plane and jump. You got all kinds of training that you got to do each and every time you jump. You still have to do training that you got to go through, right? And then you got to suit up. You got to put your parachute on. Then you got to get, load onto the actual aircraft. It could be a C-130, a C-141, a Chinook helicopter, or Huey. I jumped out of all of them. And then you get over the drop zone, might be 15, 20, 25 minutes later. The green light comes on and you go, right? Then you get to the door and you get out and you start the descent. Nothing like it, guys. One of the most beautiful experiences and one of the most, biggest adrenaline rushes I ever have. And I've done it over 55 times and walked away from them, by the way. But it wasn't the jump itself that excited me and got me excited. It was everything that led up to the jump. So what am I talking about? It's like climbing a mountain, guys. It's not getting to the top of that mountain that's more invigorating and more inspiring and more encouraging than the climb. It's the climb, guys, right? It's the climb. That's where all the excitement is. That's where everybody is. That's where the adrenaline rush comes in, right? That's where you get excited about living, making plans to do something different, always knowing you can speak your own success into existence, right? Knowing that you can control certain aspects of your life, and the ones that you can't, guys, you can't worry about it, right? But you always want to be motivating yourself. And I know, again, it may not be the easiest thing to do in the world, but if you continue to find ways to motivate yourself, you'll continue to find ways to motivate yourself, because it'll become like anything else that you're passionate about or that's just as important to you, and you just do it like you eat, sleep, and breathe, right? So remember, guys, get up in the morning, find something to be thankful for, right? Do something nice for somebody, right? Watch, read something inspirational, encouraging, motivational. It could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, guys. It might be an hour, right? And if all else fails, guys, pull up a cool, motivational, inspirational, encouraging video, because they're all over YouTube, guys, and you can Google them. I mean, they all over the internet. They ain't like the prehistoric days where I'm from, well, you didn't have access to this kind of stuff, but I read a lot anyway. And I always like motivation, inspiration. I love Tony Robbins. I like Les Brown, guys, Zig Ziglar. I could go on and on and on and on just about, just in terms of people who have really influenced me and who I like to watch in terms of getting that daily dose of motivation, inspiration, and encouragement. And let me close by saying this, guys. I used to like this analogy where you take a glass and the glass is half filled with water. And so how do you tell the difference between the pessimist and the optimist when it comes to a glass that's half full? Someone repeat that. How do you tell the difference between a pessimist and an optimist when you present them with a glass that's half full, or this just comes halfway up, right? Okay, it's simple. Optimist looks at that glass of water as half full, right? The pessimist, however, looks at it a different way. He looks at it, or she looks at it, as half empty. Same glass, water in the same place, right? But the pessimist sees it as half empty. But the optimist, he or she sees it as half full. It's all perspective. It's the same thing when you motivate yourself. It's all perspective. You are truly a product of the things that you allow into your mind, guys, just like you. Anyway, that's it for this Rock the Funnel YouTube video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry I'm late, guys, but I had to get it up. Who knows when I'm going to do another one, but I promise you this. It'll definitely be within the next week. That's what I said, guys. Weekly motivation. Anyway, thanks for sitting on the video, guys. I love you guys so much. Keep doing what you're doing. Let's get hot.